Thank you, and why wouldn't you feel that way? Good evening, everyone. President Trump will install a statue of Christopher Columbus on the White House grounds. Yeah. And as you know, the last statue on the White House grounds was installed by the Democrats. Vice President Pence revealed he was in a van near Mar-a-Lago when U.S. troops captured Maduro. Don Lemon was also an event because he lives in one. In TV news, co-host for The View, Alyssa Farah Griffin, has announced she is leaving the show for maternity leave. That's ironic, leaving right when she's about to gain weight. And a Chinese bioweapons lab keep popping up in America, but thankfully, in most cases, they turn out to be just another Panda Express. Some believe Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson should recuse herself from immigration cases after applauding an nice speeches at the Grammys. Well, if that's the case, then Judge Amy Coney Barrett should recuse herself from any cases about MILFs. 150 FBI agents in Georgia carried out a sweeping raid to take down a street gang dealing with fentanyl, meth crack, cocaine, and marijuana. In a related story, Larry Kudlow's Super Bowl party has been postponed. China achieved a significant medical breakthrough by performing the world's first face transplant on a woman, but so far it looks like her body has rejected it. Yeah. And there's been a real change to the Olympics in the ski jump competition after one team was caught patting the crotch of their ski suits, which gives them an advantage. What men has already volunteered to inspect all the crotches? He's always inserting himself into the stories. Also, Scott Bessent testified to the House on the economy, and Maxine Waters actually let him speak, and we all lived happily ever after. Just kidding. There's about as civil as a Spirit Airlines terminal after a fleet got canceled through Mardi Gras. Roll it, Finn.
Reclaiming my time. You don't get to talk. Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. Yes or no? Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time.
Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. She should audition for America Lacks Talent. She probably beat Maroon 5. You don't get to talk. Lady testifying is talking. You don't get to talk is what I tell hookers when they visit me in that library. But Oprah Winfrey wasn't done.
Mr. Chair, will you let him know that the 10 and 20 million immigrants, and can you shut up, working Americans, and can you maintain some level?
It's like being interrogated by a DMV clerk with Tourette's. She tried to claim tariffs were inflationary and ICE was taking housing, but what Scott's able to answer, the whole act falls apart.
Important study has shown that the mass unfettered immigration, adding 10 to 20 million new people, the housing, Congresswoman, is what caused the great deal of housing inflation for working Americans. So you end up, Biden administration should be ashamed.
Yeah. You know, he could have added, "Oh, hey, Maxine, James Brown called and wants his hair back." But he's a gentleman. He's a gentleman. But this is what hearings have become. A screaming match, no search for truth, just a bunch of geriatrics desperate for clips to post on Blue Sky. No, none of them actually know anything about economics, because if they did, why? If they did, they'd switch parties. When they ask Trump's top economic advisory commission on the economy, they resort to long-loaded diatribes like this Miss Cranky Pants here. They demand a yes or no.
Yes or no? Will you be the voice? Will you be the voice? Will you be the voice? Yes or no? Congressman, all you have the spectrum. I'm asking you to do your responsibility as Secretary of the Treasury. You're not going to do what you want to do on my time. Yes or no, or you can say, I'm not going to answer and move on. You opted for number 3, so you get to hear my wrath.
Tell me about your wrath, Joyce. In Congress, it's 2013. That one no one's ever heard of. She's still young, only 75. Amongst the Dems, that's jailbait. Of course, demanding yes or no after a long-winded partisan attack is their strategy. It stops the guest in their tracks and they can't get a word in. They could save us the time and say, are you a Nazi or a pedophile? Yes or no? If they did not cut him off, they'd hear their tariffs raise $200 billion in 2022, a 250% increase over 2024. and that rents have fallen faster than Joe Biden leaving with his pants still around his ankles. But it's true, rents are at their lowest in 4 years. It's great. Brian Kilmeade finally doesn't need roommates. The press also dropped. They drop faster than Pelosi's tits after she removes the underwire bra. I did not write that. Trump's also set to give out the largest tax refund in history. I'll probably spend it on more penile reduction surgery. He's even given babies born this year $1,000 each. Being a baby under Trump, that rules. You can drink breast milk and you get to poop in your pants. It's like they know what it's like to be me. Of course, this is meant to edify the public. The Democrats want political theater, and they want Republicans to be a Lincoln.
Trust should be a serious question and a serious issue for the financial services industry, especially as the Secretary of the Treasury. That's an important no. It's my time. I haven't asked you any more questions. The gentleman from Massachusetts, could you speak a little louder? I can't hear you.
In your face. I hate these people. I'm running out of insults for them, something that never happens with Jesse. But they shout because they know if Scott finishes a sentence, their narrative is over.